Oi. Teddy. Teddy. Give me that. Give it to me. Go get it. Everybody, this is Teddy. So, so Teddy's not my dog. Teddy is my cousin Sarah's dog. She's going away on a well-deserved break. So she asked me to look after Ted, but oi, Teddy. So of course I said, yeah, why wouldn't you? He's just absolutely brilliant. We've done loads of stuff today. Picked him up yesterday. So yesterday was supposed to be an Oldham video. And I did get some footage. I'll probably put it in a video midweek. And what happened was Teddy decided that he wanted to be sick on the way home. So he spewed in my car 3 times. We were ready for it. So there was towels down and other bits and pieces. Teddy. Anyway, so there were things going on. Anyway, he spewed up, but he's here now. This morning we got up extra early, 6 o'clock, and then we went for a walk down Worsborough Mill, which is local to Worsborough, believe it or not. Get it, Ted. No, you need to go and fetch it. Go fetch. So he's right cute. So yeah, we went for a walk and it was about, I don't know, about a 3-mile round trip. And we've just lazed about, and I was supposed to be building an ironing board today and putting the video on, but I'm short. Oh, you nasty little get. I'm short some stuff. So the ironing board will get done midweek because there's something I need to do so I can do that. So that's that. What else is there? I think that's it, everyone. It's just me and Teddy. We've just been busy today and walking about and stuff, but that's it. Oh, that is cute, isn't he? He's really cute. Get it, Teddy. I like how he's ginger in bits. But what? He loves this. And I got him some chews. So my cousin literally sent me away with a bag of stuff for him. But I couldn't help myself in Asda today. I bought him some chews, and then our Sarah said to me before she went, "Sarah, what they're made of?" Because it makes him gut toilet, like really bad. But as it turns out, he's all right with what I've given him. So thank God for that. Get it, Teddy. Speak. Speak. Watch him. Speak. Speak, Teddy. Speak, Teddy. He usually does it. You know, he doesn't bark or make any noise. But if you give him some food and tell him to speak, eventually he'll bark for it. As Sarah taught him. Anyway, the reason why I've come on is just to show you I've got my hands full with Teddy. But video-wise, I think Ted and I are going to take a trip out midweek to a lovely cemetery that I've seen with some really, really nice history. And have you got it, Teddy? And yeah, there should be plenty going on. I'm just a bit, got my hands full at the moment, everybody, and I'm a bit, yeah. And I'm tired as well. I think that walk did me in this morning, but I'm feeling much better. Want an ironing board, go to charity shop, they give them away. No, I purposely want to make one. Right, so basically, so you mentioned it now. So basically, what happened were, I was just gonna get an ironing board, like just go and buy one like any normal person would do. And then I was looking around and I found out that Dunelm did them cheapest, so I was going to get one from there. And then I thought, oh, I'll have a look on eBay and see if anyone's selling one local, because I'm trying to watch the pennies at the moment. I'm doing all right, to be fair. I'm just, I'm not being tight or anything, but like if I can save some money, then I will do. Oh, he's eating his food now. Anyway, oh, my knee. In Scarborough to explore. Yeah, I was over Scarborough a while ago, Andrew. Used to live there, actually, in the 90s for a while. Not done the cemeteries, though. But yeah, anyhow, the ironing board. So basically and I'm watching Christine McConnell, everyone. If you don't know who Christine McConnell is on YouTube, you have to go and see her. She does loads of like crafts and stuff for the house and everything. She inspires me in a lot of what she does. I think she's fantastic. What was I saying? Anyhow, so the ironing board, what I've decided. So we're looking on eBay and I put in vintage ironing board because I thought it'd be cool to get a vintage one. Something really old and quirky. And then I realised that actually people used to make them and they're selling them on eBay and stuff. So I decided that I would make my own. So I've got the board, I've got the baseboards, I've also got the legs, I've got the saws that I need. I bought some plates today to mend the wood together because I've got an eye. You'll see me do it. The only joinery I've ever done, Teddy, where you going? Oh, he's getting some food. The only join, that's his towel for when he comes in and he needs his paws drying off. The only joinery I've ever done is the towel rail in the bathroom, which you may or may not have seen. So yeah, I'm going to do it. I reckon I can do it. I don't think it'll be too difficult at all. And I'm going to make everything myself. All right, Brian, love, you all right? I was just showing everyone Tedbert is come to stay with me for a couple of weeks. I don't know if you saw that. So yeah, where he is. Get it then, Teddy. Go for walkies. Go for walkies. I think he wants to go for another walkies, everybody. Our Sarah said to me, she went, he might wee on your carpet. But you know what? Touch wood, he's been really good. I've been taking him out really regular just to make sure that he doesn't need to pee to even want to pee on my carpet. But I mean, even if he did, let's face it, it's knackered anyway. I love live chats like a coffee shop. Yeah. Oh, they are. I was just saying, Tom, I don't know if you've seen, but Teddy's come to stay with me for a couple of weeks. He's my cousin's dog. He's really good. Oh, let me tell you what happened last night. Right, everyone. Sorry, I can't put the camera on me, and there's nothing in the front room to look at except that's my grave rubbings that I got the other day. Shall I show you? So last weekend, not this weekend, last weekend, I went to Chadderton. Now, this paper is really thick, but I wanted to try it. I wanted to get some fresh grave rubbings because these are actually going to be going in my bedroom on the wall. I'm going to make some frames and I'm going to put them in the wall. So I got Eli Lee's again, but I think the original copy that I got is better than this one. I didn't like how it turned out, so I don't know. And then this one, you can hardly see it. The paper's that thick, you can hardly see it. But this is actually John Dodd, who was the owner of the Hollies in Wearmouth. If you're not from Oldham, you probably won't know what the Hollies is, unless you've seen it on my channel, of course. This one turned out okay. So I'll show you the grave. I'll show you the rubbing, should I say. So this is Joshua Walmsley Radcliffe, Esquire. I'll show you who he is. Never mind the mess in my house, everybody. I'll show you Joshua Walmsley Radcliffe is without getting myself in these mirrors. So that's Joshua there on my stairs wall, and that's Eli, whose grave I did again. I need to sort this kitchen out, everyone. It's just a dump. I've got everything outside. Look, like me vinegar. I'm going to make some apple cider vinegar as well. I'll be showing that. Cooker top's full of crap. Anyway, let's get in here. So that's Joshua. You want to make good furniture, look up what you can do with scaffolding board. Best board you can get. Ooh. All right, then I will. I'll do that after this this live frig off. This is what I want. That's I was going to use that to lay on the stairs. But anyway, it was too plush. It was funny under your foot. There's no thing on them stairs. Anyway, this has turned out amazingly well. I love this one. Everything about it is really neat. So this is in loving memory of Alfred Butterworth. He was a JP of Spring Spring. I can't remember, can't see what that is. Spring Summit, Werneth. Basically, his house is still standing. Someone lives in it now. But Alfred Butterworth, very influential mill owner in the time, died in I'll tell you when he died, 1913. 23rd of January 1913. He was 74. I don't think he was married, or he's not in the grave with his wife or whatever. So I don't know. But Alfred was a brilliant alderman. He was a man of God. He was really religious, and he spent a lot of his time. Well, on his Sunday when he were praying, he used to go to that church on Oxford Street in Oldham, in Werneth. And if you look on the gate as you go in, it says in memory of Alfred Butterworth. Now, I used to see that ages ago, and I used to think, who the bleed now's Alfred Butterworth? And then obviously I found out who Alfred Butterworth was. But the main thing that Alfred did is his mill workers, everyone wanted to work for him. And if you worked for him for something like 15 years, I think it was, even if you went to work for someone else afterwards, when you retired, he would give you a pension. He was the first person to do that. And he paid really good money. And because of that, everybody wanted to work with him, and all the other mill owners sort of like hated him. But he was a very, very nice man. But that's Alfred. And Alfred's grave rubbing is going to be the first to go on my wall in the bedroom. So I'm going to put it at the side of the... I'm going to make a frame for it, first of all, out of wood, obviously. And then I'm going to paint it gold, and I'm going to put it up on the wall. I'm going to distress it so that it's like a bit of a dirty gold. I don't want like a big bright gold. So yeah, that's what's happening with that. That's my grave rubbings, and I'm trying to not get myself in that mirror, because I'm telling you, everyone, I look shocking. Here he is, Teddy. Do you want to go for a walk? Walkies. Do you remember her? What was she called? Barbara Woodhouse. Yeah. He's itchy. He's got itchy skin. I think he's got dry skin, Are you Gail? Teddy looks like he's... he's just one of those dogs. He's just one of those dogs, that's dead chilled. He reminds me of my little Bobby. Like a dog version. He's like the dog version of Bobby. I am up the deer. Hey, anyway, listen to what happened last night, right, everyone? So the first thing you need to know is Teddy sleeps upstairs in my cousin's house. And he likes to sleep in the bedroom. He doesn't make a noise. He just goes to sleep, and that's it. Anyway, she says, are you going to let him come upstairs? And she didn't say I had to. She just said, are you going to let him? And I went, yeah, I am. So, and I wanted to. So like last night, hey up, Teddy. Look at his face. So last night, look how big his paws are. Look. So last night, I'm like getting ready to go up to bed. I'm absolutely knackered, but I'm trying to stay up till I go to bed early, everyone. But like I'm trying to stay up till about 10 o'clock so that I can take him out for a pee. And then I worked out he's got 8 hours before he needs another pee. So that means get up at 6, which is my usual time. Anyway, I goes upstairs and I says, come on, Teddy. No, not now, Ted. Where are we going to go? And I said, come on, Teddy. And I asked him to come upstairs. He would not come up the stairs. But he's not frightened of stairs. He goes upstairs in service. In fact, he belts up and down them. So anyway, I thought, well, I'll just leave him downstairs. He probably don't want to come up. Anyway, about half an hour later, I heard him whimpering. But he wouldn't come up the stairs. So I picked him up and took him up. I'm going to clean your eyes in a minute, aren't we, Ted? Got your special cleaner, haven't we? I'm going to do them before bedtime. Anyhow, that was it. He come upstairs and he went bedroom and he just went to sleep, and he were a good boy. And I woke up at like 2 o'clock in the morning and he was there, rolled over, snoring. Didn't wake up. He was just brilliant. And then today, my mum and Simon came round and I went to charity shops. You're going to fall off the bleeding couch. I went to charity shops and my mum stayed here with Ted. And she said that all of a sudden he just stopped and looked and he was just staring at something in the room. And then after a while, he just sort of snapped out of it. So I don't know what the hell all that was about. So yeah, I think he's seen the ghost, everybody. We know this house is haunted, don't we? But I think it's upstairs. Maybe it came down today. Teddy! Oi! Oi! Ted! Like a contortionist. Oi! Oi! Stop it. Silly sausage. So what else? I was going to tell you something else, everyone, and I completely bleeding forgot. Let me have a look at these messages. Oh, he's lovely, isn't he, Margaret? No, Mutford dear, he's not living with me permanently. I'm only looking after him for my cousin while she goes on holiday. He will be going back home. I was speaking to my mum before, and she said, you'll have to get another dog like Teddy when he goes back. She went, it'll be nice for you. And I said, yeah. But I don't know if I want an animal full time. It's nice having him here, don't get me wrong. He's absolutely brilliant, as you can see. I just don't know if I want another animal. I said I'll just see after 2 weeks. When he goes back, if I miss him being here, then I'll look into getting one. But at the moment, I'm fine. I've got him for the next 2 weeks. No, you're all right, lovey. You would think he'd come to live with me, but no, just only looking after him. Yeah, that's what I was going to tell you, everybody. Right, so I've decided the next room to get a makeover is going to be this room. And actually, I've just decided I'm going to be doing something in the bathroom as well, something extra. So I'll be doing that hopefully this week. So you should see that at some point this week, the video, if you want to see it. It's nothing out of the ordinary, but there you go. Yeah, just ruin it, Sarah, before you've even done it. And then this room is going to get done. So I bought that lamp the other day. It's really old-fashioned. And I like it. It works perfectly fine. I don't know what colour I want the shade yet. Certainly not white, which is what it is at the moment. I paid £8 for that lamp, which is actually quite expensive because I've only allowed myself £5 a day at charity shop because I've got a real addiction now. But I thought that lamp was really nice, and I know it's not to everyone's taste. This lamp here, I bought this from charity. I think I paid £10 for that, and it's from the 80s, and it's worth around about, how much was it now? Was it 100 odd quid? They're worth a bit of money anywhere, but maybe a residual haunting, not really a ghost. What's a residual haunting and not a ghost then? What's the difference with that, Tom? I don't know what's what. I think this motif here, when I looked up into it, I'm sure it said time flies and then we die. Or time starts. No, it does. Something about moriende. Nasciende tempus. Oh, I don't know. It's something to do with birth and death anyway. I know that. This needs winding up because it'll stop otherwise. But yeah, what I'm going to do, everyone, I'm going to redo the front room. I'm going to make some curtains. This lace, I made this. Well, I didn't make the body of the lace, but I did the embroidery on it, and I sewed that on because I wanted lace that went up. It's a lovely clock, isn't it? I really like it. I like the noises that it makes, and it's not on time. It's certainly not 8 o'clock, is it? It's 10 to 7, but it thinks it's like 8 o'clock, so it just does its own thing. But yeah, I've decided, everyone, that I want to turn it into, well, it is a cottage, but I want it like really cottagey. It's obviously a mess at the moment, real life and all that. And I've had to put these 2 not matching sheets on because Teddy's up and down on couch, obviously, so just trying to protect that. But yeah, I want to, and I've got this mirror here, which cannot be removed from the wall because it's absolute nightmare to move. So I'm going to decorate around that. But I think what I'm going to do, I'm not going to put wallpaper in this room. I think I'm going to paint or hand paint the wall like one colour and then do some stenciling. Although I don't like how stencils look, to be honest. But I thought I'd give it a go. And then this corner over here, I was thinking I might turn it into because it's quite a big corner. So what we're thinking were, put the telly back over there move the clock and that table and the lamp, and then get like a nice chair in the corner of it, like a reading corner, you know, maybe even make some bookshelves or something and have some books up there. I don't know, but I want to make it like, I want the front room to be a cottage front room, but I also want it to have a nice reading corner because I do like reading. And when there's tellies over here, that area is quite big, and I know what I'm trying to say. And what I'm going to do with these lights that are in the recesses, I'm not going to take the light fittings down, but what I am going to do, you see the lamp over there, the shade, I'm going to hand make a shade that's going to fit to the wall on both sides, and it will match that shade there, which will also go in the reading corner. So that's what I'm thinking. And then also next year, I'm not going to get to, there's loads of crap on top of fireplace. But next year, what I'm going to do, I'm going to get this fireplace taken out. I've got to do that, unfortunately, because I'll have a look at that in a minute, Tom. Yeah, I'm gonna have to have the fire taken out. I think if I can, I'm gonna leave these side bits in, and I'm gonna have to have a what are they called? I had one in Oldham. What the frig are they called? A burner, a wood burner, or a multi-fuel put in there. And the reason why I've got to do that is because if I light the fire now, which obviously I wouldn't want to do it in this heat, but if I light the fire, the smoke comes out in the attic. Now, that doesn't really bother me because I'm not in the attic, and I know that it doesn't leave a lingering smell. But they did mention to me that it could actually kill my neighbour because of the monoxide if it goes through. And obviously, I don't want to be harming my neighbour or causing any badness for anybody. So I can't light the fire, and I can't get anyone to come and fit me a liner because that would be the answer. No one wants to do it, no matter what. So the only option I've got is to get some fellas in to install a fire, drop a liner down, attach it to the burner, which is easier, and then away we go. But I think there might be a liner up there because she's also had something done to the roof. I could do with a fella coming having a look and just telling me there's a bleeding liner in there, because it might just have clipped away or something. Oh, I don't know. Anyway, I need to do that first, don't I, really? I think I'll do that. Things that happen can be felt or seen, not a present ghost. Do you mean like, that's Tom, everyone's saying, when I asked him about the haunting. Are you going to do another Q&A? I missed the last one. Right, let me just tell you. So first of all, what do you mean, Tom? Like, if there was a bad incident in here, it might just replay in time. It doesn't mean anyone. Those people could still even be alive, if you know what I mean. Or is this people who have passed to come and replay it but not stay? Are you going to do another Q&A? I missed the last one. It weren't alive. I know it was filmed like alive, but it wasn't alive. It was, I recorded it. I just got in my chair over there and I just recorded it. So the questions were actually posed through the comments and some via email. In fact, I think the ones I've said, I don't know. Yeah, there was a couple via, were there a couple via email? Oh, I can't remember. But anyway, the questions came in the comments and then I just answered them and did the filming. But I could do a live one. I used to do lives all the time, like where I was on camera, and then something happened. When I go live on YouTube now, it wants me to like go through some sort of streaming service, and I haven't changed the settings, but for some reason, it started doing that. Teddy, what are you looking at? What are you looking at, Ted? Any funny? I think he wants to go for another walk, everyone. He likes going out. So yeah, that's it. So front room next, I'm going to be starting it soon. I think I need a new TV cabinet as well. It's too big, that one. I want something a little less major in size. I've actually got one upstairs. I might even use that because that's more cottages. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. But I think that's going to be it, everybody, because I think I'm all out now. I've got no more questions to answer, so... Oh, hang on, Jono. Hiya, Jono. He is, isn't he? You know what I like? I like his ginger hair. It's like your ginger hair, Teddy. It's funny. He is funny. I sorry won't let me have him though. To be fair, I mean, he lives up there, but it's a break for him. It's like an holiday, isn't it? While Sarah goes away, he has a break from everybody, and then not that he needs a break from everybody. God, that sounds terrible. I just mean, you know, it's like a little busman's holiday for him, isn't it? And even is that the right thing to say? I don't know. What is a busman's holiday anyway? See, I'm waffling now, everyone. I think I'm gonna go. So yeah, this week I'm going to be doing 2 things. I'm doing something in the bathroom, and I'm also, well, we're doing 3 things actually. Something in the bathroom. I've seen a couple of graveyards, churchyards that I want to go and have a look at. Some with some very interesting histories that I'm desperate to tell you about. And yes, the house is a mess. I've got loads of crap up on there. That should be in the recycling. That's my Hoover, which I always keep there, even though I shouldn't. Yeah. And then I'll be making the ironing board, so we'll just see how that goes. Lorenzo. Oh, were you just watching me Q&A? Oh, thanks, love. But yeah. So I think I'm going to go. Oh, I'll tell you what else I'll be doing as well, everybody. It struck me the other day. I've not done any cooking on the channel at all. I've had for ages. So I'm going to cook something this week as well. I don't know what yet. It's going to have to be something that goes with my diet. I've got my weigh-in tomorrow. Hopefully tomorrow I've gone under the stone of into my next stone targets. Then hopefully if I've gone under and I'm into the next stone, then I can just focus on losing those pounds, which will get me into the next one, and so on and so forth. No dog see an image of... I need to start decorating. Hang on, Lorenzo. I need to start decorating, just can't get motivated, lol. Have you seen Ellis Lowry grave in Southern Cemetery? Really cool. No, I haven't actually, and I've been to Southern Cemetery, and my friend Dave, who comments sometimes when he's online, who also gave me a book that I cherish, by James Middleton on Oldham. It's upstairs. I've featured it loads of times. Wonderful book. I love it. I treat it like treasure. Anyhow, Dave says I should go back and he'll show me where Lowry's is. There was so much to see in Southern Cemetery that day, and sometimes I'm better off going. I think I was with Simon on that day, and I'm always... Simon's my mum's husband, stepdad, and I'm always conscious of when someone else is with me. You know, I don't want to keep people out too long. Whereas if I'm by myself, I'm more likely to... should we go and get some fresh air outside? I'm more likely to... we'll just sit outside for 5 minutes, get some air. Yeah, if I'm by myself, I'm more likely to just keep going and going and going and going and going. But yeah. Oh, it's nice, isn't it? It's nice weather. Been sat in all day. So no, the answer to your question is no. But I'm pretty sure, is he not quite normal looking into it? And it is Mother's grave, but they just added his name underneath. That's what I heard, or maybe I've seen it, I don't know. Tom Baker, no, dogs see an image of a person walking like a record frozen from the past, not a ghost. That is someone who is there now observing. Hi, Magic Night, how are you? Oh, that's right, interesting that, Tom. Didn't know that. Don't know. Anyhow, what was I going to say? So, shall I show you my Mount Garden? Because we've had a bit of progress in the growing department, everybody. Oh, I had this pole installed. Not for pole dancing, just to dry clothes, like. that'll have to come down when it gets into winter. So we've got a bit growing here. We've got peppers. In fact, they're coming through really nice. Chilies, actually, not peppers. They are fajita hot chili. And then, oh, look at my strawberries. They're coming on nice. This is rhubarb. Now this I've grown from one stem, and I repotted it in this pot, and it's going crazy, which I'm really, really happy with. Look at all them stems. There was only like 3, and it's just gone major. And then Teddy's, hey, get in. No, you're not coming out. He's not on his lead, so he can't, because I'm frightened of him running off, and he's a runner. Let's have a look here. Yeah, so we've got one strawberry here. Got some weeds there, that's probably. Yeah, there's not that many actually, everybody. Oh, there's 1 or 2. They're all coming through now. And then we've got these tomatoes up here. But for some reason, oh, that one's changing. Look, that one's on its, that was changing, that's good. And then we've got these, but I think this plant's dying off and they're just staying green, they're not changing. And there's a frigging snail there, can you see it? It's a snail, that. I don't know, it's got up, how's it got up though? It must have gone up frame. I think that's it for things growing in garden. Oh, and the mint, I think I need to get this mint off. It tastes nice, that mint. So yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do with that mint. I bought it and it was just an herby plant. You know, like you get from supermarket, and then I just put it in there. And then these have started growing just out the ground on their own. And then this is my jade plant, which I cut to make it go bigger, and it's just not going bigger. So I don't know. And this grass is pampas grass. It's pink pampas grass. I grew that from seed. And then I've got my little black prince here, which is blackberries or raspberries. No, blackberries. I don't know, it might be, no, might be raspberries actually. And then we've got these, which are black currants, but they're covered in ants, so you can't eat them because the ants jump on your hand if you try and take them. And that's it, everyone. You know what? I only meant to come on for like 2 or 3 minutes just to show you Teddy, and then always good to grow your own, especially spuds. Yes, I agree. My mum and Simon are growing loads of stuff in their back garden. They've got zillions of tomato plants. They were doing cauliflower, and Simon's got loads of spuds going. I think he's got broccoli as well. I'm sure he said something went wrong with cauliflower. Started growing up more like, I don't know, he said today something went wrong. Lorenzo, so many interesting graves there, need to revisit. I do, yeah, I definitely do. And it's funnily enough, I was speaking to Dave the other night, and I says, we'll go, because I don't know where he lives, but I've not been to his house, but he lives not too far from there, he told me, so be good to go there. But yeah, there's loads. It's one of those, isn't it? You just need to go, and you need to have a day there, really. You know, a really nice summer's day, a bit of a, you know, pack. And I don't think there's any bugs in there, though, is there? That's the only problem when you're a woman. You can't pee anywhere, and it's that busy. You can't go, you know, you can't go behind a tree anywhere because there's that many people there. So, you know, we're just looking down here. That you see, I don't know if you can make it out there, but that is just warehouses all along here. Warehouses. In fact, you can see them over there, and I'll look at them all. Look. But my friend Michael, who lives over here, he told me that years ago, all you could see all over there were the pit stacks. And the other thing as well on pit stacks, we was driving through a place called Monk Breton last week, me and Si, and we cut up the road that takes us to the old Barnsley Brewery. I don't know what name of road, but we was at the traffic lights and we turned right and went up, and he said, oh, there's a coal stack there, and you could see, you know, the wheel on top of it. Pampas grass, you know the score, love. What does it mean? I'm a swinger or something? I'm always when people say stuff like that. My cousin said to me, whatever you do, Sarah, don't put any gnomes in your garden. And I went, why not? She went, because people will think you're a swinger and they'll come round your house. Jesus. So is that what pampas grass means? If it did, I'm not getting rid of it anyway. We'll just send up people running if they turn up. But it's actually because it gets battered with this wind here. I don't know if we're going to get any flowers this year. Maybe, maybe not. If we do, I'll show you. Oh, did you like that, Tom? This is my other one here, look. So there's definitely something happening down here. Where's that Teddy? Teddy! He's there. So what was I going to say? 70 swinger business. So swingers business. Does that mean? Really? Is that what it meant? Frig off. Oh no. Yeah, but lots of people. It can't be swingers. I went to a graveyard a few weeks back and there was someone on someone's grave, unless they were like swingers as well when they were still kicking. But it were 1800s they were alive. Maybe it's just a thing. Or are you talking about the gnomes now? Oh, I don't know. Can you confirm whether you're talking about pampas grass or gnomes for me, please? What else have we got? What's true? I've read about people like you, love. Well, I've got a double helping there, so I suppose that's just in case anyone don't get message. Whichever way you're coming at, you'll be able to see me pampas grass. That sounded wrong, that, didn't it? Yeah, it sounded very wrong, that, actually. Sorry about that, everybody. So yeah, I'm sure by now my neighbours think I'm a nut job because they can't see me, they can just hear me talking to myself. They know I'm a bit special anyway, so pampas grass. Oh, bloody hell, Margaret, no. Oh no, Robert, everyone knows it's I'll have to give them to my mum and Simon. They'll have to put them in the garden. I like it though. Well, I like that when it's pink. Now they know you're into swinging. I know. Oh, Jesus. I'm going to get a reputation for myself, aren't I? But there you go. Right. I better... You know what? LeBlack said, you do know ants don't like mint, so spray mint on other plants. Margaret killing herself laughing there. You know, Margaret, I'm a middle-aged woman just trying to keep my head down, and then I'm, unbeknownst to me, I'm putting sexual invites outside in plant pots to fellas. Actually, my neighbour started talking to me, so I bet he's seen it and thinks aye. Yeah, Jesus, better get rid of it. What was I saying? No, I can't. See, the thing is, I don't mind them. I just let them eat them. There's just a few on there. Just leave them to ants. Leave them to it. It's the only plant that they go on, to be fair. They don't go on anything else at all. Love me little witch. She used to laugh, you know, when you walk past. I think batteries might need changing. I'll have to have a look. I'm going to change batteries after this live. And then she'll laugh at people then. I hope I don't hear her laughing at middle at night. Let's have a look. So I love you. I'm a lot older than you, love, Margaret. I hope you haven't got any bloody pampas grass in your garden then, Margaret. Christ. We're making right names for ourselves. Patricia, no, I've got... I'll come back in a minute and show you Teddy. I've got Teddy staying with me. So Teddy belongs to... yeah, we'll go back in. Teddy belongs to my cousin. Oh, he lives with my cousin. There he is. Teddy! Come on, Ted. So, yeah, Ted lives with my cousin, but she's going away on holiday. So she just said to me, she went, will you look after Teddy for me? I went, yeah, of course I will. And this is him. He's a cutie. Do you want to go for walkies? Do you want to go for walkies? See, look, he wants to go for walkies, everybody. Where's your lead? You know what I think it is? I think it's just the way that you say things to him. Do you want some chips? Yeah, see, you could be, it's just the way you say it. I will take him for walkies, though. I won't just tease him. I do take him out. He needs a pee as well. Do you need a pee, Teddy? Do you need a pee? Right, okay. Right, everyone, I'm going to go because... oh, he's lovely, isn't he, Patricia? I'm going to go... hang on, Gail J, that's hilarious. So what are your neighbours saying? Well... What about the pampas grass? No one said anything. This is the first thing I've heard. I just thought I was just a normal person, but as it turns out, I may as well have a frigging red light hanging outside my door. But no, my neighbour is a bit fun. It's not next door neighbour. It's this other one, and it's just I don't know. He was always a bit. Imagine if he watches this channel now. I don't think he does. He doesn't even know do YouTube. But he I don't know, he was a bit funny with me at first, like, just nasty, and I don't do well with that, me, you know, like, if someone's funny with me, I'll be funny right back, you know, I treat people how I'm treated, so I never really give him, I didn't go out my way to be horrible, but I never really give him time of day, and then all of a sudden, about a couple of weeks ago, he went, hey up, and then just started talking to me, and I thought, bloody hell, so because he was decent, I was decent back, you know, brought up properly and all that, and now he speaks to me, and I'm thinking maybe he's seen the pampas grass now and he thinks, hang on a minute, she's putting a message out here. Maybe that's what it is. Oh, I'll have to give it to Michael and Adrian, and he'll have to put it in his garden. Just leave it there. And that's all I can suggest. Right, Teddy, are we going for walkies? Are we going for walkies? You haven't got fleas, have you? You've got so he's got dry skin, everybody. He just struggles with his skin a bit sometimes. But he's all right. He's happy. Right. Oh, hang on. Robert's here. Has brightened up when he saw the double helping of Pampers. I know. Cheeky get. Anyway. What are you doing? Right, everyone. I'm going. I've been on for 43 minutes boring you to tears, just showing you pictures of Teddy and then of a bleeding landscape. I will do, I tell you what, let's do a live midweek this week. How about that? Let's do Wednesday, 7 p.m. Let's do live. I'll set my camera up on the tripod. In fact, yeah, let's do that. I've got an adapter for tripod, so I'll set the phone up on tripod. And we'll do it for them. For God's sake, stop talking about the pampas grass. You've nearly killed me. I've just had a drink and now joking. Margaret, I don't drink anymore, but now I feel like I could do with a strong drink. You know, like a stiff one, just to... Oh, God. Anyway, right. So I'm going to go, everyone, because I'm going to go and walk Ted, but I'm going to go for walkies. Yeah, see what I mean? He wants to go for walkies. So we're going to go and do that. We're going to have a quick march round the block, up and round, and then that's it, everyone. So, me too, Margaret. So that's it. Speak, Teddy. Speak. 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 Oh, he's not doing it. Speak. No, he won't do it. You have to say it like that, because otherwise he won't do it. Speak. No, he would if I had a treat in my hand, but I don't want to give him any more because he poos. You be pooing? Are you pooing? Right, everyone, I'm going. Right, I will see you all Wednesday for the live. Hopefully you're going to be there. And I'll give you an update on the pampas grass then. I'll see you soon, everyone. Thanks for watching.